right there, but this is what Jim Jordan said back in September.
Turn it down. All right. So what's going on? What's going on? I got to trim it. It is the November 11, 2020. It's 3:10 p.m. So I've been on the texting with Dave Voss. They're having a hurricane go through. Ever heard of a hurricane? Anyway, it can get pretty scary, you know, with the powerful wind. There's no letting up. There's nothing you can do about it except hunker down. His problem is, if there's anything going down, he can't do anything about it because he's in a wheelchair. So, that's the weather in Florida. Let's see how cold it is down there, or how warm. It's 75 and raining in St. Pete's and at the beach. That'd be the beach in, where was it? Treasure Island. And right here it's 39 degrees. We had a ton of rain, guys, last night. I mean, a ton of rain. A ton. Did I tell you we had a ton of rain? Wow. So what you say? So I gotta take that battery out. The battery right here. After I drop it off at the in the woods, put it on blocks, boards, and then that's where it sits in the winter. And then I'll get some tarp and drape it over there. So it thunderstormed and just crashed down for a good chunk of the night. I was at John the Middle Coop's home, Zane's dad's place. Zane was there, and he was working on his new project, truck project. So what's he doing with the truck? It's a 52 Ford truck, and he's putting a 5.3 LS in there. Yes, yes, yes. So I get to watch somebody else struggle with it. Well, he's the one that conquered all the issues here. So, what are my issues? These are my issues here. So, what does that mean? So, last night we ran this car. I was going to try to heat it up because all the oil or the antifreeze in the motor was dry. So I filled up the radiator and it drained it all out into the engine. Then I poured a little bit more in there. Well, we did have some leaks. So these 4 cans represent the leaks. I see another one right here, but I'm thinking these 2 right here are green drainage, which is antifreeze. You know you're not going to see anything in there because it's just dripping. This one here is, again, antifreeze. So these 3 are antifreeze. We see some over here too. I don't know if that's can's going to be big enough to capture it. I can put a bigger can here. This one, okay, so 3 antifreeze drips. Now when I say drips, one's dripping right here. Well, obviously it's not leaking here. It's leaking up there someplace and then running down this piece of steel and dripping down here. So, and they all might be the same spot. So I'll have to get me a really bright light to shine up in there. Shine up in there! And find out where it's coming from. So that's antifreeze. It did one actually hissed out, and that was because it's a hose with a bolt stuck in there and then clamped. I think it's clamping around leaking around the clamp. So, yeah, these are. So I have a antifreeze leak and I have a power steering leak. Now I don't know about the power steering. Although I did have a kind of a large spot right here that it was dripping overnight, and while we were running it too. So it's hard to say. Yeah. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I did put a patch, temporary patch. I mean, this lawnmower right here is only for leaf blowing or leaf vacuuming. I put these patches here, this one here, and one on this side. And I sprayed it John Deere green so it doesn't look so horrible from a mile away. All these cracks I'm going to fix sometime in the summer. I'm not going to mess with it. So this tractor and the other lawnmower, excuse me, is going into the woods today. Get it out of my hair so I don't ever have to bring that thing out here again, or in and out of the barn shop again. What will be back up here taking their places is going to be the tractor, the front end loader, to plow the driveways. So yes, the place is a mess, but I'll get it cleaned up. I mean, it was a big day yesterday. I did put a switch onto the ignition. I did put a switch on the ignition, and yeah. So now we don't have to hold two wires together. These are the two fans, and I see one's a red, one's black, so it's power. But I need to understand what the two cables up top. That's got a green and pink and a blue and pink. What's the power and what's the ground? I don't know. So I'll have Zane help me with that. That's not a big issue. But hey, let's go over the open issues. Let me take a picture of it first. Bam. I think I got it. Let me see. I was wiggling all over the place. I got it. So, fuel pump is wired up. Ignition wired up. Driver's side. No, it's not needed. This is not needed anymore. Fluids, motor oil, power steering, tranny, and antifreeze. I got all the fluids. I got the wrong filter. I got the right filter now. So the only thing I need to do is prove out transmission shifter, wire harness issues. Well, there's really no issues. It just needs to be a lot of the other ends of the wires need to be terminated. No big deal. So today is 11/11/2020 and a Wednesday. So on this particular one, the shifter. Let's get this one out of here. Prove out transmission, which means order. I ordered the transmission shifter brackets. So wait on shifter to arrive, and then install and adjust. Let's see. Let's call this wire harness. So radiator fans, indicator lights, indicators. That's for something that goes bad. And there's some more. I'll continue with that. So when the car's back down, when I put it up so I can see where the leaks are coming. So I'm enjoying the day. It's a lot calmer of a day, more of a calm day. Yeah, this stuff is dripping pretty badly, the antifreeze. I just need to know where it's coming from, and once I find it, I'll take care of it. No big yank. So I'm really happy that thing fired up, guys. It ran really well. Oh, by the way, the video you saw of it running, that was actually on 7 cylinders and a large vacuum leak. So the power brake vacuum helper booster, that vacuum was disconnected from the manifold. So it was sucking air. It ran so well, and what's so cool is you can compensate for that. The way Zane explained it was, with that vacuum leak, the gas-air ratio was all messed up. So Zane compensated for that in the software. So that was a vacuum, and then the missing spark plug. He just heard it ticking, and when he looked, he saw sparks flying, and he noticed that it wasn't even on the spark plug. Put that back on, and it ran extremely much more smooth, and he was happy with it, and if he's happy, I'm happy. So actually, that's going to be it for right now. I did do a couple of videos on, somebody was asking questions about how they installed rubber mats and how to keep the smell of urine out of there. Well, go watch the videos. You just got to have the urine covered with wood shavings. I use pine. That pine shaving sucks it all up and really takes care of the smell. And you just shovel it out. But when I say wood shavings, I mean just one layer of it, because it sops through the whole thing. But you really got to clean it every single day. Otherwise, you're going to be stacking quite a bit of sawdust or wood shavings in your stalls. And I don't want to do that because I'm cheap. The less wood shavings I use, the less money I spend. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. Get rid of the lawnmowers. Like I said, this one's on charge, and then I'll have to get the correct size of the bolts to get the battery out of this thing. And I'll pick up some more, what size it is. I'm guessing 5/16. No, it's much bigger. 3/8? Probably 3/8. Unless it's metric, please don't. Oh, it's 3/8. Okay. No, it's not 3/8. I'm thinking it's metric. Oh man. So I'm going to take the 7/16 with me because that's the size for the John Deere. So let me get the metrics. Where you at, bruh? There you at, bruh. And looks like I could use a deep well socket. Let's see what size it is. Could it be a 10? Sure looks like a 10. What do you guys think? 10? 10. It's a 10. So what I'll do is I'll take the leave these out here for right now. I can take the deep, if I have deep well metric sockets, I do. Right here. So where's 10? 10 is right here. Oh man. Come on, baby. It's hard to grab it. Here's 10. So I'll take this and this 10. And then I'm going to take with me the impact to make it run just a little quicker. It's a beautiful day, guys. Yeah, it's all overcast. It feels like it can rain anytime. The weather's not calling for rain, but you never know. It's about, I'm going to say 40 degrees right now. It's not bad. No complaints. All right, guys, take it easy. You can see where my neighbor guy is cleaning up the woods. He's leaving a nice hedge to block the my unsightly mess. So it is a beautiful day. Oh, by the way, Allie is due exactly 1 week from today, and she's gonna have a baby. Eats the boy. All right. See you guys. It's been real.